So I have one more roll of Kodak HIE infrared film, and I've shot on a 35mm camera and a 3D camera, but that's taking a step down in picture size. Let's shoot on a Hasselblad. But Aaron, you might ask, a Hasselblad is only for 120, not 35. And to that I'd say, you're wrong and you owe me an apology. With these 3D printed things, you could fit 35 onto a 120 camera. You just need this much extra film to tape to the edge of this, around 14 inches. I know something else that's 14 inches. So in the dark, you have to tape the film to the edge of it, twist it all back into the cartridge, tape it onto the 120 spool here. You could put a 35mm cartridge in there, but I haven't bothered. And then put it into the camera, and then twist this part until it clicks, and you're good to go. Now I'll just take the back off to show you what it looks like. So now we got infrared film in a Hasselblad, so let's take some pictures. Let's see what a rainbow looks like in infrared. Here I am, in the middle of a road with a $1,000 Hasselblad. And there's a car. Nice. Black sky. Back up to Case Mountain with the Hasselblad. This is Halloween, everybody make a scene. Trick or treat till the neighbor's gonna die of fright. I'm at the flea market at the crossing. We'll see how that looks. Yeah, for these shots, my dumbass thought I could do long exposure nighttime photography in infrared when there's an entire planet blocking the infrared light. So even this one was like 10 minutes long and you can't see shit. Okay, so I just realized that 120 film is shorter than 36 exposure 35mm. So I only shot like half the roll. So in the dark, I had to pull the film out like that and then put the rest of the roll into a 35mm camera. Okay, so now it's back in here. Let's see what winter trees look like. Something like this, right? Oh dear. That wasn't broken before. That's recent. For the last few shots, let's do some telephoto. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, I may have underdeveloped this compared to the previous shots. I mean, I did a D76 stock solution for 10 minutes. I don't know why it's drastically different. Maybe it was getting to be fall, so there's less infrared light intensity or something. Anyway, some are very dim, but most of the Hasselblad pictures look good. Something I saw other people do with infrared films, make trichromes with the 72 filters red. Now my trichromes were hit or miss. Watch the full video here. So I just tested trichromes with the filter with my digital camera. But now it's winter, there are no leaves on the trees, so I don't have to shoot infrared film again, right? Yeah, I got one more roll. This is an addiction. The flea market I got this from had 5 rolls of them, and I bought 4 of them so far. And I was the only one that noticed them in all these months. So I bought 4 of them, and I left 1 there. What store, you may ask? Well, it's called The Funky Flea. 163 Main Street in Manchester, Connecticut. For my watches in Connecticut, a roll of infrared film could be yours for just $25. Just ask the guy who works there for the Kodak film, because he's cold storing them for now. Which is what I'm gonna do, to save it for next year.